Long ago, the strength of Grenadians was in their arms as they worked the lands to get food for the table. Nowadays, most Grenadians' plate is packed with lots of starch and meat, little or no vegetables, plenty fried foods, and they wash that down with something sweet while sitting in front of screen. Hard work and exercise seem to be out of style, and lifestyle diseases are becoming the fashion of the day and claiming many lives. Let's make a change to live longer. Let us grow and enjoy a variety of natural and safe, fresh vegetables and fruits every day. Use our local fresh seasoning and spices to make our traditional dishes healthier and avoid highly processed foods, snacks, and drinks. Drink more water every day to help your body function better. Get moving every day and trade some screen time to share and enjoy healthy family meals. Choose healthy foods and healthy lifestyle. Follow the healthy choices for healthy living guidelines for Grenadians.
Boss Care is an innovative daycare center that opened its doors when the country reopened after the lockdown in 2020. Our center provides a nurturing, fun, and safe environment for children to socialize, learn, and grow. We provide care the way you do. Our commitment to the parents using our service and the community is to provide care with a difference. And this is reflected in our flexible opening hours, creative learning programs to engage every child, and the benefits you receive when choosing Boss Care. This amazing center is a fully gated compound with lots of yard space to play and explore. We are minutes away from the Progress Park and a few seconds from the lovely beaches right here in Simone St. Andrew. At Boss Care, we cater for children 3 months to 8 years by offering full care time and aftercare services. Our opening hours are from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Mondays to Fridays. We open on Saturdays and holidays upon request. We offer day and night care, transportation services to drop home at nights and pick up from school in the afternoons, special discount packages to suit every parent's budget, and a team of professional staff that has years of experience working with children. So, what are you waiting for? Check us out on Facebook at Boss Care to see all the fun activities we do and get to learn more about us. Give us a call today at 534-1189 or 459-5632, or send us a message on Facebook or WhatsApp at 534-1189. Boss Care. Experience care with a difference.
Can't wait to see you. Bye.
Introducing the Spice Isle Jewelry Grand Christmas Sale. Get up to 40% off on our stunning collection of silver and gold jewelry above $115. Visit us to see our fine selection of necklaces, earrings, rings, and our unique handmade pieces. Repair service second to none. Best value for scrap gold. At Spice Isle Jewelry, there's jewelry for everyone, so shop and save today. Treat yourself or someone you love this Christmas with something special from Spice Isle Jewelry. Serving you since 1986. Located on Grenville Street, St. George's. Call 440-3155 or 415-3155. And shop number 19, Spiceland Mall, Grandans. Call 440-6648 or 537-7801. Sale ends December 31st.
It's the season for sorrel, a sweet drink sorrel. It's the season for sorrel, a sweet drink sorrel. Your favorite flavored soft drink now comes in a limited edition sorrel flavor. Enjoy a cool sorrel sweet drink this Christmas. Available in 591 ml packet sizes. Sweet drink, we drink. It's the season for sorrel. A sweet drink sorrel.
Proudly produced in Grenada by the Grenada Bottling Company Limited.
Alrighty, and we'd like to say welcome one and all to another Mikey Live program. I am your host, Mikey Hutchinson, and again, the pleasure is mine to be back with you for another day, another night. I don't know what time it is wherever you are, so I just gotta let you know that just being here with you, man, it's great. Alright, now, the first time viewers, hello, and to the usual suspects, hello, and of course, welcome back to another program. This is what we call news discussed, not told. You understand? There's no other like this. And now I mean, yep, so tell the people that the business is on. Now, someone sharing tonight's program will receive some free credit, compliments, Digicel. All right, so you can go ahead and do that. Just share the business and I'll go wait. Alright, share the business, and of course, give other people the opportunity to know that we are live. Okay, so let's see what's making the headlines for tonight, boy. Former Cultural Minister to chair the Spice Mass Corporation, we'll tell you about that in a moment, and the bill for the decriminalization of marijuana to be introduced at the upcoming sitting of the House of Representatives. As well, New National Party has always been planning its succession, says the Prime Minister. And Budget Day is this Friday. We've got Terry Forrester, who says that the budget will be an election budget. And that's good. Well, we have a political commentator speaking about what might be most interesting, what the Grenadian people would be most interested in or hearing in the budget. All right, so we're going to talk about that. And we have other things to tell you about, you know what I mean? So, yeah, organize all yourself and ting, you know what I mean? So, we're going to take our first break and come back now. We got to let you know that the headlines was brought to you through the kind compliments of Court Grenada Limited, Digicel, Nawasa, the Housing Authority of Grenada, Real Value IGA Supermarket, and we've got superb distributors as well. All right, so folks, organize all the self-funding now. We're taking a break and we'll be back shortly. And here's what now, when we come back, it gonna be real news in audio, Lily Lolo. So stay tuned.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches, and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess, and Klein, and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business,
for your education,
for your financial freedom,
for that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
rich, smooth, delicious, and packed with vitamins, that could only be one thing. It's Rika Almond Beverage. Great on its own or a lovely addition to smoothies. So call Superb Distributors on 435-2948 or visit us at Tempe St. George's today. Remember, Rika is life and life is Rika.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, easy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
We enjoy the luxury of a quality water supply. But it can come to this. Have adequate storage.
Alrighty, and we've got to move on now into what's making the news. Now, the first thing that we have to tell you about by the Grenada Tourism Authority. Good news, you know. The GTA, they have they conceptualized, they say, a competition called the Young Chef, Young Mixologist, which is open, they say, to any aspiring young chef and mixologist under the age of 26. Now, the competitors will comprise 10 aspiring chefs and 6 mixologists. Now, entrants, you are required to send a video submission to sthomas@puregrenada.com with the following information. Now, a short introduction video stating why it is that you should be chosen. Also, what do you love? That's why do you love the culinary space? And then what is your favorite recipe and your motivations and inspirations for it. All right, now the competition will take place over a period of 4 days. They say that's from December 4th, then the 5th, the 12th, and the 13th. And they're going to be having judges, and so the key judges, chefs of this competition, judges are chef, right? They will be like, they include Chef Belinda, and that's from the Flavors of Grenada, and as well as the executive chef Warwick of Sandals, Grenada, Chef Nelsia of Silver Sands, Grenada, Chef Ramses of Calabash, Chef Andre of RTA Services, and Chef Andre of St. George's University Club. All right, this is going to be a very interesting one, I think. All right, so persons, feel free to enter yourself. Check the GTA for more information about this. This is going to be cool. Right, so you might have heard already in terms of the latest information regarding the SMC, Attorney at Law Boy, and he's always around culture and so on. He's been the former cultural minister, Ali Gill, saying that he was instrumental in the establishment, in fact, of the Spice Mass Corporation, the SMC, back when the organization was just getting started and stuff like that. They say that he has accepted the invitation to become the new chairman of the Spice Mass Corporation. Now, according to reports, he says that he accepted the offer after deep consideration and profound discussions with the Minister of Culture, Yolanda Bain Hosford. Minister Hosford, in welcoming Gill to the SMC, also thanked the corporation's outgoing board and former chair, Genevieve Gibbs, for her outstanding service. All right, so Gill, now Grenada's ambassador to CARICOM, was a senator and Minister of Culture when the SMC was set up back in 2011, I think it was. You understand? Yeah. So The Chief Executive Officer is Kelvin Jacob, and the Guild-led board includes an official representing Soca and Calypso, as well as Chris Edwards of the Mass Bands Association and Victor Ashby of the Grenada Steel Bands Association. You understand? So, yeah, so you can expect to hear more about that in the coming days and weeks. Yeah? Good. Yeah, we haven't been hearing much about Spice Mass and things. Well, I guess we have not had Spice Mass and things. But anyway, let's leave that talk there for another day. Let's talk about weed. Marijuana. Let's talk about marijuana. All right? At the next sitting of the House of Representatives, the issue of decriminalizing marijuana will be set up for the first introduction to be discussed at a later stage. Now, the legalization of this to this effect will be presented during the segment concerning bills, and that's likely after the debate of the 2022 budget. The budget will be presented on Friday from 10 a.m. We go tell all them more about the budget. Take all the time in me, the dog. Now, when the budget presentation and debate are concluded, the Drug Abuse Prevention and Control Amendment Act will be among bills that will be tabled. You understand? Well, calling me, man. Calling me, can't tell me, let me put it on silent. You understand? Now, however, it will be presented for the first reading, following which the public will have 90 days to engage in discussions on the measures before it is taken to the Parliament through its remaining stages for approval. Now, the decriminalization of marijuana has been the focus of discussion in several quarters. You understand? It's been there for a long time, and people wanted to know, okay, where do we go? Where do we go? What's going to be our policy on that? You understand? Now, lawmakers are looking at amending the Drug Abuse Prevention and Control Act that will take into consideration the marijuana decriminalization process. Now, the legalization allows for the strict guidelines to be followed. Now, the amendment will allow the use of cannabis by Rastafarians in places of worship. Rastafarians will be able to use marijuana solely for religious purposes, all right, as a sacrament in adherence to the Rastafarian faith and at a place of worship. Okay? It will also allow individuals who have attained the age of 18 years to produce, supply, or offer to supply a small amount of cannabis. Marijuana smoking, however, in a public space will not be allowed. Y'all hear me? That's right. So marijuana smoking in a public place, no now. However, the minister, presumably the Minister of Agriculture, under whose portfolio, the law will fall, may prescribe approved public places for the smoking of cannabis, or for persons who want to do any business with regard to cannabis. All right. So the minister will have that authority. All right. Now, despite the legislation for people to be in possession of marijuana, smoking in a public place will be prohibited, and persons who smoke or use cannabis or cannabis resin in a public place commits an offense and is going to be liable on summary conviction to a fine of 500 EC dollars. Of course, all these things will be discussed, and nothing is written in stone for now. All right. Now, the main objective of the amendment, however, they are to allow anyone over 18 to be in possession of 28 grams or 0.9 ounces of marijuana, and to allow each homeowner over the age of 18 to grow no more than 5 trees. Yeah, then. Leave the tree. I think we are entering into a very, 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 very interesting phase here. We are moving on. Only the next thing we have to tell you about, the Prime Minister and Tingna. The Prime Minister says the NMP has always been planning its succession. You understand? Those comments were made on Sunday when he met with members of the media.
It's unfortunate that they took some announcement of a leader of one political party and then question about succession of another. NNP's been always planning its succession. If you are going to be in charge of captain of a cricket team and you don't plan for succession, that team will die. If you are in business and you're the manager or owner and you don't plan for succession, it's an ongoing thing. You don't wait until you're ready to hang up your bat, so to speak, that you're talking about new leadership. Look at what has happened with the NNP. And I think this is something people seem to have missed, because the focus is about the leader. It's a team. Keith Mitchell could never do what the country has been experiencing if he didn't have enormous critical support among very able and visionary persons around him. So I think it's important to record this stuff.
All right, now he says that they have been involved in appointing young persons in positions in the Senate. He says if you look around the party, there is a significant level of youthfulness there.
The fact is, when we won 2018 government, what did we do? We appointed a number of persons in the Senate who were considered to be much younger than even the so-called NDC leader now. Right? You remember Kim George, you had Jude Cadet, you had other persons in the team. Simon Steele is not considered to be any person of middle age yet. And you had a number of persons. You had Katisha Williams, young lawyer, you know, and so on. So we had a number of persons in the government elected. Kate Lewis is far younger than the present leader of the NDC, right? We have also Emmeline Pear, who's considered a youthful person in many respects. She is there. We also have Kendra Stewart, who's now, as you know, is now having her third baby. And she's definitely a young person in every respect. And you look around the team and you see a lot of youthfulness among members of the team. And I'm not just talking age, I'm talking the ability to function and to make contribution at a certain level. So the issue of succession has been there. So that's why it's not difficult for me to say. It is easy for me to say, this will be my last term.
Thank you very much, Dr. Keith Mitchell. All right, budget, the estimates of revenue and expenditure is happening on Friday, and well, there's a lot of anticipation in terms of what will be the focus. We've got the political and social commentator here, Mr. William Joseph. Now, he thinks the general public will be most interested in the general cost of living. In other words, the price of basic items, your food items, and so on and so forth.
Where do I think the priority should be? Well, let me speak from the perspective of the ordinary Grenadian. I think one of the first concerns would be the taxation situation, and the second would be the cost of living issue. So people presumably would be interested to hear whether there are any measures intended to lower, to control in some way the cost of living. Cost of living, in terms of the principal items, have to do, of course, with the cost of imports, charges at the ports and so on, customs duties and what have you, and then, of course, the markups that are put on by merchants. So what is in government's control really has to do with the level of taxation imposed on these items that get passed on to consumers. So I think the first concern of the ordinary citizen would be to look to hear whether there's going to be any impact on prices such that the cost of living, there is some easement in that area.
Now, he also speaks of the taxation in terms of how much the government is taking from the citizens of Grenada in order to run the country.
A related area, I think that most people would be interested in has to do with taxation, right? The taxation effect of the budget, in other words, how much it is that the government of Grenada is taking from you and I as citizens for the purposes of operating the business of government. Now, it's very important. There are certain fixed costs of running the state, and government must manage its business such that it is able to raise the resources primarily through domestic revenues to be able to finance those goods and services that we as citizens demand that they provide. So that is the second big area. Just to expand a little bit, a few years ago in 2014, I think, there were significant, very heavy increases in the level of taxation on a number of important items, property tax and various other taxes, in some cases income tax and so on. And it came in the context of the structural adjustment program. I think that the program has come to an end, but those high taxes have remained locked in. So again, it's confirming, I would think, the need for there to be adequate resources to finance the goods and services that we demand, such that the Treasury does not go broke. It's very, very important, especially in an era when perhaps budgetary support from friendly governments are no longer as forthcoming as used to be 20 and 30 years ago.
Thank you very much, Mr. William Joseph. Now, member of the National Democratic, who was a Congress, who was a former public relations officer of the NMP, Mr. Terry Forrester, says that he believes that this budget will reflect an election budget.
I believe that this budget presentation on Friday would reflect an elections budget. A budget that speaks to increase capital spending, capital projects, in order to try and influence the voters. I think it's a budget that's going to speak to increased promises, which really, when you evaluate it, does not have very great sounding. And I suspect you may hear also about surpluses. And the Grenadian public needs to listen carefully on the explanation of the surpluses. As to where the surpluses is coming from would be rather interesting to know. I really hope that it would not be COVID monies accumulated into the surpluses, but stay tuned and look out for the explanations. But more importantly, the Grenadian public would want to hear about the promises of reduced gas prices and electricity. This electricity, at least in my case, has gone up to over 55%. Over 55%. And we want to hear what measures will be put in place to reduce this electricity bill. And I hope it would not be just for an election ploy for a few months and then it goes back up. Like, similar to the gas price, it may come down and then it goes back up again. So it would be a rather interesting budget. But all in all, this is going to be an election budget.
All right, and that's what he believes is going to be happening on Friday. Now, according to the World Health Organization, vaccines reduce COVID transmission by 40%. COVID-19, they say vaccines reduce transmission of the dominant Delta variant by about 40%. All right, and that's according to the WHO. But they're warning that people were falling into a false sense of security concerning the jabs. All right, so the WHO's director, the World Health Organization's director, says that many vaccinated people were wrongly thinking that the jab meant they no longer need to take any of the precautions. fully vaccinated people must stick with measures to avoid, they say, catching the virus and passing it on. All right. So that is wearing of your mask and sanitization and 6 feet distancing and so on, the general public health measures. All right. So they're saying that the jabs do provide some sort of protection, just around 40%, but it really doesn't totally prevent you from catching the virus and spreading it on to someone else. Now, in Trinidad and Tobago, the health minister there is warning that toddlers were becoming the latest victims of the coronavirus, the COVID-19 pandemic, and reiterated earlier appeals to people to get vaccinated in the Twin Island Republic, where the virus has killed 1,998 people and infected 66,975 others since March of last year. All right, now, Dayal Singh, the health minister, was speaking at a news conference. He said a significant number of parents of the infected babies had tested positive for the virus, and a vast majority of those groups are unvaccinated. All right, he says over the past 3 months, they've had 14 children under the age of 1 year come down with the virus, and 11 of those children are under 3 months old. Adding, 11 toddlers, babies under 3 months old, have contracted the COVID-19, and he's saying that these toddlers are not going out to work. They are not going anywhere. They are home. All right? The virus is basically coming home and meeting them and sending them into the hospital. All right? So he was expressing concerns in that regard. Okay, family. I think I'd like to take a quick break right now and come back. And when I come back, we will have for you the national report and the weather.
Your favorite flavored soft drink now comes in a limited edition sorrel flavor. Enjoy a cool sorrel sweet drink this Christmas. Available in 591 ml packet sizes. Sweet drink, we drink.
It's the season for sorrel. A sweet drink sorrel.
Proudly produced in Grenada by the Grenada Bottling Company Limited.
Running low on groceries? Why not visit realvalueiga.com and experience our new online shopping platform? Place your order, then go out and enjoy your day to spend more time with friends and family. Free delivery available within select locations or in-store pickup available. Sounds simple, right? It is. Stress less, live more with Real Value IGA online store, where good food begins.
Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store now has amazing deals, special discounted prices on wedding sets, watches and selected jewelry. We sell top brand jewelry and watches like Citizen, Guess and Klein and G-Shock, all at the best prices in Grenada. We also buy scrap gold and offer the best deals and customer service on the island. Opening hours Mondays to Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Diamond Intercontinental Jewelry Store, located at the Esplanade Mall, St. George's, Grenada. Visit our brand new remodeled store or call us on telephone number 414-3114, 232-1234 or WhatsApp 533-1581. Sale is on for a limited time only.
We support you at every stage of your life.
For business.
For your education.
For your financial freedom.
For that new ride.
Upgrade your life with the Communal. Contact us today.
Rich, smooth, delicious, and packed with vitamins that could only be one thing. It's Rika Almond Beverage. Great on its own or a lovely addition to smoothies. So call superb distributors on 435-2948 or visit us at Tempe St. George's today. Remember, Rika is life and life is Rika.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, they easy?
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
You want a hand sanitizer to do 3 things: kill germs, be gentle, and to go where you go. You can get all of that in our hand sanitizer. Hard on germs, gentle on hands, affordable. Remember, hand sanitizers contain alcohol. Keep away from heat and flames and avoid contact with eyes. Available at retailers island-wide.
A message by the Grenada Distillers Limited.
We enjoy the luxury of a quality water supply. But it can come to this. have adequate storage.
Welcome to Yogo. Most of you know us for our food delivery service and our food pass for free delivery from restaurants. But did you know you can also use us for grocery deliveries too? We've just added another 5,000 plus new items to Yogo's supermarket. And stay updated as we add more products and vendors. Yogo Services is our convenient skip the line offering. Let us pay your electric, water, and other utility bills for you. With us, you will be able to buy tickets, pay your rent, schedule bookings, and other services. Need a ride to get somewhere? Give Yogo Lyft a try. Select your pickup location and destination location and wait for our driver to collect you. Never have to worry about how you're gonna get to a place again. Please see website or app for our service locations. And sign up now.
Prime Minister says death of Sir James Mitchell represents a loss for the region. We'll have details to this story and more in the National Report. With the details to the news for Wednesday, November 24th, I am Rikisha St. Louis. Prime Minister Dr. the Right Honorable Keith Mitchell says the passing of former Vincentian Prime Minister Sir James Mitchell is not just a loss for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, but for the entire region. Sir James, who had been ailing for some time, passed away Tuesday morning. He is most remembered as the second Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, serving from 1984 to 2000. However, he first served as the Minister for Agriculture and later as the Premier after entering the political arena in 1966. Dr. Mitchell received news of the death from a daughter of Sir James, with whom he had been communicating in recent days, getting regular updates on his longtime friend. Just minutes after receiving confirmation of the death, Dr. Mitchell said, and I quote, "I am really saddened to receive this news today. James was a very good friend. In fact, he mentored me as a young politician. I will be forever grateful for the words of wisdom he imparted in those early years," unquote. Dr. Mitchell says the death of Sir James is also a personal loss for him.
The passing of Sir James is a loss for me personally, for the people of St. Vincent and the Caribbean as a whole. Sir James, in his lifetime, gave selflessly to people in our region, and as someone you could depend on or call upon at any given time to share his own experiences and offer ideas and solutions to problems as you have indicated. In my early days as a parliamentarian in the 80s, Sir James and Sir John Compton were two members of the Prime Ministerial Committee of the Caribbean that stood there for people like myself, and I believe other young parliamentarians in the region. When I became Prime Minister, himself and Sir James was there, knowing that that was a challenge for me as a young person at the time, and therefore sat with our cabinet as I chose at that time, and provided advice on how to guide the governance of the country at that particular time. He offered his advice, and he never felt that you had to accept it. because he knows that your decision has to be based on what is best for your own country and it in your own environment. But that is the type of person he has been, and over the years he has been here through several campaigns and supported me in every respect. So I consider his loss a tremendous loss to St. Vincent and Grenadines, and of course to me personally. I do have some very great memories, and that will live with me. In his last days on his sick bed in St. Vincent, I had the opportunity in Barbados, to talk to him on video. And he still had a sense of humor and reminded me that make sure you did promise me that you will be doing my eulogy. And I told him if I lasted that time, I certainly will do it.
Work has started on the Lassages playing field in St. David as part of efforts by government and the Ministry of Sports to adequately prepare facilities for the resumption of sports. The over US $700,000 project is expected to be completed within 8 to 10 weeks. Infrastructure Development Minister Honorable Norland Cox told members of the media on Tuesday that rehabilitation work will resume on sporting facilities throughout the island.
The Lassages playing field, which I mentioned some time back, is going to be lit. We expect work to start tomorrow, infrastructure work on the site tomorrow, please the Lord. We have a number of inputs on island, and we also have some inputs coming in still. We hope by January of 2022, all inputs will be on island to have the project completed within 8 to 10 weeks. So we are very excited about this. The parliamentary rep himself has been very involved in this project. We have had significant grant support for this project from CBN, National Lotteries, working together with the Minister for Sports, the parliamentary rep, and of course the government of Grenada as a whole. So this is an exciting project for the constituency of St. David's.
Sports coordinator Colin Peters, who recently appeared on the GIS Spice Morning Show, said lighting the facility will lend to the promotion and development of athletes and sports in the parish.
The Trailblazers have the training camp day with under Mr. Paul Phillip. To be honest, this plan was on stream for a while. I think COVID had affected the execution of the lighting of the field. We had also had meetings to plan before the outbreak to meet with the people and the clubs and schools in the area. And I'm very happy to heard yesterday on the press briefing that it will start in the next 2 weeks. Because I know we have plans before for meeting and for the execution and implementation of that project. It will help. It will give them more time to train. They will be a little more easier and comfortable in the training. It will help promote sports in the community there a lot. It will help the night competitions and even international competition, because this is one of our recognized field and our high standard field. And I think the light will be of great improvement for all sports nationally and internationally, because we could use it as a training venue with the coming games and events that are scheduled for Grenada.
Government anticipates the lighting of at least one sporting facility in each constituency by the first quarter of 2022. This is the National Report. The news will continue after the break. Welcome back. Vaccinated vendors at the Grandin Spice and Craft Market are pleased with a decision taken to implement the pilot bubble project, where cruise ship passengers will be allowed to patronize business there in 3-hour blocks. Franklin Belfon, who has been a part of the industry for the past 50 years, says contrary to the information circulating on social media, the Grenada Tourism Authority met with vendors to explain how the bubble will be implemented. Being off the breadline for almost 2 years, Belfon hopes all vendors who occupy booths at the Grandance Craft and Spice Market will be able to earn $1 from cruise calls before the season ends.
It's a good thing, because it's almost 2 years we wasn't doing anything. So now as the tourists start coming back and we could get some of them to come in here, it is very good. It's just that everybody here probably not organized properly. So some people is out of the bubble, which is a sad thing. I'm not happy about that at all, but there's nothing I could do about it, So everybody not vaccinated, and the people who are not vaccinated, they're not allowed to sell when the cruise ship come in. And it's very sad. It did have 2 meetings, I think it was. I went to one, I didn't go to the other one. So, but they told us about the bubble. They told us why they didn't have people coming here in the first 2-3 boats. So we understand that. Because if everybody is vaccinated, as they say, the people vaccinated to come. And they expect when they come to meet people that is vaccinated also. So I can't blame them for that, But I'm still feeling away for the ones who are not vaccinated. So they're missing out on the action.
Another vaccinated vendor who preferred not to appear on camera also spoke with the GIS on the return of the cruise ship passengers to the vendors' market.
Basically, it's really good to have the opportunity to make a living, which has been on and off for the last 2 years. So it's good to be open. It's good to see the tourists back.
So how challenging was it for you?
Extremely challenging there. If you can't make $1, what are you going to do?
2 cruise ships, Britannia and Windstar, are expected to dock in St. George's, and the vendors are hopeful that once the tours are booked, much needed finances will be earned. Government is also coming in for high praise from Ralph Thomas, proprietor of the Fish Pot at the Grandance Spice and Craft Market, for what he describes as a well-executed plan to ensure cruise visitors and vendors are safe during the season.
This is not politics. This is a socio-economic order, a new order that come into being that we have to, that is what they call a form of change that we have to adapt to. So I think the getting off the ground was a very, very rocky road, and we still have some struggles, we still have some hurdles, but I think all in all we have get over the majority of the problems that we had, and I think we are poised to really travel.
Thomas says plans are now in motion to form an organization that will effectively man the operations of the Grandance Spice and Craft Market so that matters can be handled in an efficient and professional manner. The National Telecommunications Regulatory Commission, NTRC, on Wednesday recognized Minister for Finance, Economic and Physical Development and Energy, Honorable Gregory Bowen, for his contribution to the NTRC. Advisor, wise counsel. Those were some of the words used to describe Minister Gregory Bowen during a recognition and tribute ceremony. Minister for Infrastructural Development, Transport, Public Utilities and Implementation, Senator Norland Cox, during his brief remarks, said he is committed to continue the work that was started by the former Public Utilities Minister.
I think this is quite amazing, and I think there is no better word to describe Minister Bowen's contribution as being distinguished. And we want to thank you on behalf of the entire staff and management of the entire city. We want to thank you for your service. I am truly privileged to be given an opportunity not to fill the shoes. I wouldn't be able to do that, but an opportunity to benefit from what you have started and to continue with the team that we have here. You have always given some advice, wise counsel in every aspect and everybody can attest to that. Because of that deep analysis that you have as one of your skill set, I think we all look towards you for guidance when we have those sensitive issues, those difficult problems, and everybody say, no, it is. Let me call Minister Bowen. He might have a different view on how we can address this. I think that is something that I personally benefit from. I look forward to benefit from that.
Minister Bowen thanked members of the NTRC for recognizing his contribution over the years.
I appreciate the gesture. Yes, for myself and for my organization, but put it on record so that someone could come later and find out what really took place and the people who participated in it.
Commissioner Nigel Stewart presented the token to Minister Bowen on behalf of the chairman, Spencer Thomas, who attended the ceremony virtually. That story just ended the national report for Wednesday, November 24th, recapping the top story. Prime Minister says death of Sir James Mitchell represents a loss for the entire region. On behalf of the entire news and production team, I am Rikisha St. Louis, saying thank you for joining us. Until next time.
Thank you very much, Rikisha, and we now have the dashboard for you from the Ministry of Health. We see here that Grenada recorded 2 new cases of COVID-19 today. That takes our active cases to 58. 0 recoveries, 0 deaths. Number of persons hospitalized still stands at 2. The number of tests conducted, 91. That takes our test positivity to 2.2%. Now, in terms of vaccination, 34,160 persons are fully vaccinated, while 6,076 are partially vaccinated. Now for a look at the weather as obtained from the Met Office. Now for tonight, the weather is expected to be generally fair with the occasional increase in cloudiness accompanied by light to moderate showers. Tonight's minimum temperature 24 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas slight to moderate with waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. That is our weather report for tonight into the morning. Taking a look at our weather for Thursday, the weather is expected to be mostly fair, becoming partly cloudy at times with the occasional brief isolated showers. The maximum temperature for tomorrow, 31 degrees Celsius, and the minimum 24 degrees Celsius. Winds east-northeasterly to easterly at 10 to 20 miles per hour. Seas slight to moderate with waves 3 to 5 feet in open waters. Sun is expected to rise at 6:10 a.m. and set at 5:40 p.m. And so that is our weather report for tonight and tomorrow. As well, I'd like to say hello to a few people on the program. Karen, Doris, Sharon, Suzette. Hey, Suzette, congrats, all right? Great job with your book. Rolander, Wendian, and all the usual suspects who are usually with us. We say thank you, thank you. The YouTube viewers, blessings to you. Blessings to all the YouTube viewers. We are happy to know that you are there with us, jamming through thick and thin. You're always there, have always been there, in fact. So blessings to you, the YouTube viewers. Celine and Bermuda and Zaka and Angel. Cynthia, hello, Cynthia. How are you? Yep, and my family as well would like to say hello. Kathy, Kathleen, and Erlis, Vicky, and Shirley. Hello to you as well, okay? Guys, I'll touch base with you guys tomorrow, all right? Glenda, I see that you're there. So take care. Sharon, everybody. When is Thanksgiving? Wait. Tomorrow's Thanksgiving? When is Thanksgiving tomorrow? 25th? Okay. We had our Thanksgiving already. So anyway, guys, have a good one. And may God richly bless you and your family. Yvonne, Angel, hey, Java, I didn't see your name, man. Java, yeah, Java is there as well. So Java, good to see you tonight. And you know, it's usually really good to see every one of you. You know, it's a breath of fresh air when I see every one of you. It's like, oh, there you are. Oh, and there you are. And there you are. So yeah, blessings to you guys. Take care. Let's go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we all say, Ja! No! Take care. Goodbye.